Hello Scorpio, welcome to Inner Divine Truth and welcome to your May 2021 reading. Your catalyst this month is journey. Scorpio, you are moving on from a situation. You're being pushed to move on, whether you like it or not. You're being encouraged to move on. So it could be literally a physical relocation from a city to another, from one country to another. Could also be a life situation that is shifting, and I can see in my mind's eye Scorpio being very stubborn and saying, no, I don't want to go, I don't want to move on, I like the way things are. And Spirit is saying, no, it's time to let go, it's time to move on. And bottom of the deck, we have broken heart. Coincidentally, surprisingly or not, Tarot is also talking about a broken heart, a painful situation, lots of grief, lots of sorrow that is being held, locked tightly inside the heart center of my dear Scorpio. This is the heart healing that is so profound. It's going to take a while, but you're being so held back, restricted, forced into an enclosure of your heart space, fearsome of what's next. And here you are. You've been asked to let go, drop the baggage. Because I don't think you can carry all these bags as you move on that bridge, metaphorically. So there's a lot that you can't carry with you. This situation calls for lightness, joy, journey. Okay. What's around you is a situation of conflict, drama has ended. This is reversed. Good to see 5 of Wands reversed. This is also competition. So rising above the competition, stepping away from just too many actors and players butting in, trying to sort of prove oneself better than the other, lots of ego involved. And you made the decision to step away from it. Or you have realized that this situation serves you no good. So this is, a withdrawal from that drama that's been happening here. What you're encouraged to do is, now wake up. So there's a transition here from this 5 of Wands where you made that decision to step away, move away, become a recluse, withdraw from the many people around you, go into isolation, almost like a hermit mode, because we have the Hangman in reverse. This is stagnancy, this is pausing, this is stagnancy in a good way, the hermit mode, right? So here the Hangman is hanging upside down to get a fresh perspective on the situation. You've done that. You've been there. Spirit is saying, time to now get up and get moving. Take action on that. Again, moving. There is that progression that needs to happen from this Hangman situation, leaving the drama behind. It's like you've learned the lessons you needed to learn. You have grasped the knowledge, the higher mandate that came from this drama of everyday life, from this 3D world. What are you going to do with it? Now, there is that learning involved. Spirit is saying, move on. You see, under that 3 of Swords, we have the Hermit, where you have to go within and sort of do the work, do the inner work, the shadow work. Understand your own light, understand your own pain and how to transmute it. Sorry, that's an ibis. And Hangman, where the learnings have now been accumulated, so loud, and time to implement it, time to move on, time to go on your journey. Number 2, right here. Next, we have what you're stepping into as you release that, as you wake up from this Hangman situation. And now, I have to say this. Hangman is going into a different dimension, the 5th dimension, the 8th dimension, whatever have you, having a different perspective. You need to now step back out of those binds. You see, he is sort of tied to the tree here. Step out of that and move on with the learnings, because you're going on to this 9 of Pentacles. Independence, self-discovery, self-reliance, financial wealth. This is being very grounded. This is being very happy, content with all that has been. This is earned income. Business as well, whatever profits you're making are your own. This is just wonderful, very settled energy, very prosperous energy, and also very connected with nature. So birds might have, oh my God, birds, yes, birds have something to say to you. They are your divine messengers, and this thing is just being very loud right now. This ibis, it's from Lake Victoria and it's come all the way here, wants to be heard. So connection with birds is, there's something that birds are trying to tell you. Our ancestors, our spirit team, they all try to communicate through birds, and yeah, that was the message. It wanted to be heard. Fantastic. Okay, let's get clarity on this Five of Wands. Why do we have these Five of Wands here? I hear you. Bottom of the deck, Five of Wands as well. There is that, if you haven't already moved on from the situation, which has caused a lot of that heartache, that's what is being encouraged here this month of May. Moving on from that pain, moving on from the drama, learning to step away, learning to not engage. That's the learning here. Let's look at our Five of Wands. Hermit. Another deck, same message. Hermit. Go within, seek your answers, seek clarity. And that some of you might be already doing it. Oh, thank you. Some of you have already gone into that hermit mode. Others of you are being told to step back, pause, reflect. 3 more cards jumped out. Focus on your projects, your work. Turn the other cheek. You see, it could be like office drama happening. Lots of fighting, bitching, talking. People are like vying for a position, like a promotion or something. And here you are, you've been asked to step away from the drama. Focus on your work, literally just what you're doing, what's on your desk. Just there's a lot of focus being shifted inward and on your tasks. You are the King of Wands here. I'm also noticing it could be an authority figure who is watching you. An authority figure who is watching you, sitting in your power, observing what you are doing, how you're taking action, and how you're withdrawing from that, and it is playing in your favor. Could also be you, as you work, focus on your work, and this is mastery now. Stepping into a powerful position, maybe even getting that promotion that everybody is talking about or wants. Because you are not even part of that competition, you're way above everybody else. Well, and you know, you were it. You don't have to prove anything to anyone because you were the King of Wands. You have worked hard to be that King of Wands. King of Wands is very determined, has a lot of passion, a lot of fire energy, right? So he gets what he wants and he knows how to get it. So Leo's energy right here, and then we have another Leo card. So you're being pushed by this very Leo fire energy. Things might even start to shift sometime August, September, because we have the Hermit here. Leo, Virgo, season, both your Sun and Virgo. Now let's look at the Sun card in reverse. This is, well, blessings coming in. Right now, there's a delay. There's a delay because you've been asked to go into this hermit mode. There is that pause, that inner reflection, the time to work on self, the Eight of Pentacles, work on a project, but also do spiritual development, emotional development. And when you are in that King of Wands, then you have that Sun card suddenly, you know, the light coming out. There's a lot of abundance, prosperity, joy, happy vibes. Abandon, that's the word, abandon. That liberation coming up for you, Scorpio. What is this Hangman telling us? Oh, the Moon card. Yeah. So the Hangman is showing us the Moon. So this is the subconscious fears, the anxieties, emotional burdens, almost coming all the way to the surface. That could have been the very potent Scorpio full moon we've had recently. And that might have been very intense for some of you. You may or may not have noticed it, but if you're here on this channel looking for spiritual, emotional guidance, well, most likely people are very sensitive and you've felt a shift. That's what is pushing you into this very hermit mode, this hanged man situation. There's that recovery. Four of Swords in reverse. You've gone through a process of recovery, pausing, reflecting, healing. Time to get up, like I said. Hanged man in reverse is asking you to get up and get going now. Find your passion. You see, we have journey here. There's a lot of movement happening this month. Transitioning physically or emotionally, developing, moving on from a painful situation, really literally taking the reins and charging ahead with determination, with courage. That's beautiful. That's what you need to know. So that's the guidance coming in. So if you find yourself being held back with a lot of fears and anxiety and pain because you are recovering, and when we are in that recovery mode, we are carrying that baggage and we're scared to drop it because we're so used to it. And that's the words of encouragement coming in to drop the baggage, to allow the healing to take place. You are better without it. Without the pain. There's that detachment that's needed from Scorpio. Let's look at our Nine of Pentacles. So where are you headed? You're headed towards the Nine of Pentacles, this place of abundance, self-reliance, connection with birds, as I mentioned. Yeah, oh honey. Nine of Pentacles, we have Eight of Cups, asking you to now again journey, move on, leave the past behind, leave those cups, those emotional burdens, the pains, the sorrows. There is that healing taking place, that walking away, acceptance of what was, what didn't work, and where you need to be, moving on, leaving it all behind. What are you leaving behind? Ten of Wands. Is that correct? Yeah, Ten of Wands. The baggage, movement. You see the theme here? The journey, movement, walking. Perhaps try that. Try that, Scorpio. Just go for a walk. See what shift comes up, what healing it brings. Walking is very therapeutic for you at the moment. And we have this 10th pentacle here that is being held back. You see what I'm talking about? The sun in the reverse. There's that weight. There's that abundance waiting to come in. And you're already at that 9 of pentacle. And there's your 10th, which will help you complete the cycle. And that's being sort of held back. It is growing. It's not yet time for it to show itself to the world. It is under the surface. And your energy, you are nurturing it. Spirit is nurturing it for you, the divine timing, not yet here, but it is going to come as soon as you step into your King of Wands power, your passion again, your drive, your determination. Fearlessness is what the king holds. Look at the lion supporting him. Fearlessness, bravery, and being fearless in dropping the baggage, journeying without fear. There's that clear theme here. This reading is so clear. It's amazing. That's going to be your title for this reading. Journey, moving on, walking, chariot. I mean, all these cards, it's like repeated messages using different imagery. Finally, let's look at your angel answer messages. What do the angels want you to know this month? It's too many. I'm going to get 3 cards. Scorpio. Okay. There's something better. And that's what the Sun card in reverse is saying. There's something better. I mean, I love the progression happening in your reading. We're starting off with this 8 of Pentacles that came in the very beginning of the reading. Then, you know, the last card is your 9 of Pentacles. And then you have the 10th Pentacle in reverse, right? And that's what is growing. That's what is coming, that abundance. The Sun card in reverse. It's divine timing. There's something better. If you believe, and meditation brings answers. And meditation is, again, talking about being in that hermit mode, going within, seeking answers, being, tapping into your spirituality to bring that knowledge, divine guidance, calling in that divine guidance. Look, our heart center is so illuminated right here because there is that deep connection from the heart space, connection with the spiritual space. So that's what you're being encouraged to do this month, dear Scorpio, and I wish you a fantastic month ahead. And wow, lots of healing happening here. Take care. Love you all. Bye.